What's up, YouTube? Keeping it a Benji, and I'm getting back with y'all. Now we got Andrew Schulz speaking on how he feel about ADAM22. You know, pertaining to how he do his clickbaiting, how his titles, and just how he do his whole podcast, just how he go about everything. So let's dive in on that. I'm gonna keep it a Benji for y'all during my take, and y'all gonna keep it a Benji for me in the comments. Let's rock.
I think Adam is a diabolical genius when it comes to marketing. I think he's a genius in marketing. And I think he had to pivot, right? This is similar to the Tucker thing we were talking about. You kill a story with another story. And that other story has to be a big story. What's the story he had to kill?
Adam?
Yes.
Should we not bring it up? Let's go.
No, bring it up. Obviously, the Figgmunity boys.
Oh, I thought...
who I love.
Okay.
Shout out to AD, shout out to T-Rel, shout out to Duno. I'm going to just go with the fact that No Jumper was experiencing a very difficult branding situation. It's a podcast that was branded around LA street culture, right? And now the LA street dudes had left the podcast, right? Everybody's talking about No Jumpers in shambles, No Jumpers falling apart.
I feel like he didn't make no lies in that comment, like that's what was carrying No Jumper, and that was the center of No Jumper.
Is this the end of No Jumper? All these vlogs, everybody's talking about this happening. You need to kill a story with a story. Now, did he pay the ultimate price for killing a story?
He says, hey, my company isn't doing good. Yo, bring my wife in, Larry. Yo.
Who does that?
It's kind of genius, though.
Absolutely hysterical.
Genius?
Kind of
Yo,
genius.
Mark, said, you gonna let your man talk about me like that?
That's
You don't think so?
Think about it. Everybody's calling him a cuck, and then all of a sudden,
No, this is a different Adam.
big boy Adam.
This is a different. This Adam has put on, like, I think at first a facade
on the act persona.
No, but back then,
Bro, I did an episode of what's it called? And he had the YouTube clip questions lined up. Like, we're all No Jumper, and I thought that we're kind of cool. And he had the title in the questions. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, wow. The most important thing here, because I thought we were like cool, not like boys or nothing, but I thought we were cool enough, whatever. And I was like, okay, you came in here, you know what your title got to be for this podcast, you know what the clips got to be for the podcast, and I'm like, okay, now I understand who you are. Anything that serves you and continues to succeed within this business, this is going to be a good thing, and we're going to go and we're going to push on it. I don't hate on it because I like knowing where people stand. I like knowing what people's intentions are. I operate a little different. You are on this podcast right now. If there's something from this pod, you're like, yo, I don't want out, I'm cutting it.
yeah.
I'm cutting it. Adam's not cutting it.
That is true.
He said on this very stage, I will not allow a guy to wife I make enough money.
Right there, where you sitting.
Makes me think a little different about you and Saucy.